Mexicana.
Todo el mundo tocando palmas.
Cumbia.
Cumbia, cumbia. Hey, y es el mazón.
Number one. Señor Miranda.
Soy medio rumbero, rumbero y salvaje. Bailo a mi manera, como los primates. Soy medio rumbero, voy cortando el aire. Y si me dan vueltas, ya no hay quien me pare. Soy medio
Rumbero. Venga, venga. Rumbero. Venga.
Vamos.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight, man? I'm by myself. Hopefully we'll get a little guest here in a little bit. Let me know y'all can hear me because I'm usually I go back and forth because of Gordo, you know. So gotta make sure my sound is. I'm gonna do a little sound check on my phone here. Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, I can hear it. So if anybody's watching, give me a thumbs up. I know my wife is watching. Guadalupe Vasquez, she's watching. She likes to be called Lupe. She don't like Guadalupe. I don't know why. That's her name. I didn't give it to her, but she gets mad. But just real quick, man, I'm Gordo's not gonna be able to make it tonight. He's not able to make it. He's got some stuff. He's got an exchange student. Something with an exchange student. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna trust Gordo with another kid, you know. But okay, that's all right. They sending somebody there. So and when he told me exchange student, I always thought when exchange students took place, that well, you had to give up one of your kids to get a kid, you know. But apparently not. I guess he's just gonna inherit another kid. So I told him, man, so since you inherit it, do you get to file him on the taxes at the end of the year? Because if that works out, I'm gonna start getting some exchange students as well. I'm not gonna tell them my background because they wouldn't let no exchange student come over here. But anyways, Gordo's doing that. He's doing something about exchange student. But we're working on getting a host. Oh, my wife said, I love you so much. She loves me right now because she's at bingo. Anybody got any wives that play bingo? If you do, you know what I mean. They love you so much when it comes time to bingo time, you know. There's always that I'll do whatever you want me to do for bingo money. But yeah, my wife, she loves me right now. Christy Parks Sanchez is watching. She says, hello, cuz. What's up? How you doing? How you and Gary doing? Real quick, guys, I just want to give y'all a quick reminder. Tomorrow, next Friday at the 87th Lounge, we will be having a free show. A free show. We got Javi Luna coming in. Let me give you a little, so you can see a little clip of it.
That we got it. That we solid.
So like the video says, tell everyone, we're going to be having a free show at the 87th Lounge. That's our way to give back to our sponsors for sponsoring us and to being there for us and giving us everything that we ask for and things that we need as to make this podcast happen. To be able for y'all can see us and stuff. If there's any topics any of y'all want to talk about tonight, feel free to throw it on here on the comments. I need to go back to comments up here because I'm not on the comments. I'm getting the hang of this, Gordo. I'm getting a little bit. I've been practicing, man. I've been practicing here and there. But if y'all really want to know, I got a friend that says, how long I'm going to be on? He wants to come on. I invited him on. He doesn't want to come on. I invited him to come on. But yeah, if y'all have any topics I want to talk about, there's one I want to talk about. That Longhorn and Texas game. And that Longhorn and Texas and A&M. Texas A&M and Longhorns game. There we go. Let me say it right. What do y'all think about that game, man? It was a crazy game, but the reason I bring it up is not so much about the game. It was what I read this morning about a young lady that passed away. And I don't want to say what she passed away of because the family's fighting it. Um, but it's sad, that a young lady at the age of 20 lost her life at a game. You know, but going back to the football game though, that was a really good football game. I know there are some A&M fans out there. My son and his girlfriend are big A&M fans, and boy, I couldn't wait to get a hold of them that day after the game. But I learned my lesson. Last time A&M was down to South Carolina, I called a little bit too early. I called at halftime, and it bit me in the butt. So they all called me back. So this time I waited till the last minute of the game before I made any phone calls to rub it in their face. But yeah, it's just it's a sad thing, man, about the little girl I was talking about that was at the game. I'm hoping that it had nothing to do with the result of the game. And I say that because, some people act dumb out there. You go to some of these games, some of these Cowboy games, talking about my Cowboys, baby. We beat the Chiefs this week, Thanksgiving. But yeah, you just see a lot of people that it's a game, guys, and you see a lot of videos, TikToks, and people that go live on video on Facebook, and they show fights that happen after the game due to the result of the game, talking smack to each other, talking trash, and they get into a fight. Guys, remind yourselves when y'all go watch these games, it's fine to support your team and to do all that, but you're not getting a paycheck like they are. Don't take it too hard and go get arrested or go hurt yourself or hurt someone else over a game that you're not getting paid over. I love my Cowboys, but I don't love them that much. I ain't about to go there and act dumb or somewhere or call out somebody or rub it into someone's face. I do talk trash to my own, but not to whoever. You do that, you're looking for trouble. Some people do take this sport to the heart. We got 5 viewers. That's great. I got 5 viewers, man. If you can just tell me who you are or give me a thumbs up so I don't feel like I'm by myself, because Gordo's not here. For the ones that didn't hear me at the beginning, he's got an exchange student meeting. I don't know. Somebody going to trust Gordo. That poor kid's going to come down here and be like, dang, all Americans eat like that? But nah. I'm just playing, Gordo. You're a good guy, man. I know you'll do great. Yeah, I don't know if he's got to get approved or what kind of process he's got to go through. I'm probably messing it up for him right now. They're doing the interview and they're watching the podcast with him. Be like, sir, why is your buddy there say that we shouldn't give you an exchange student? But if you're watching, man, I got 7 people. Even better. But anyways, I'm trying to bring on a friend of mine that I met 2 weeks ago in Lubbock, did a comedy show there. His name's Saul Rodriguez. Good comedian out of Amarillo, Texas, man. I asked him right now, last minute, Gordo told me about him not being able to come on tonight last week, but man, I got a million things on my mind. I didn't pay attention to Gordo, to tell you the truth. What Gordo tells me sometimes goes in one ear and goes out the other. But he told me tonight, he said, hey, bro, I just want to remind you, I'm not going to be able to come on tonight. I got an exchange student meeting. I was like, oh, man. Said, I forgot, Gordo. I would have planned this a little bit better to bring on somebody. He said, you going to do it by yourself? I said, bro, I talk by myself all the damn time. I'm pretty good at it. But, yeah, anyways, I say that, but I don't want to be by myself for a whole hour just talking to myself. So I need y'all to say some comments, bring up some topics or something. Let me know that you're watching. But anyways, let's talk about Christmas. Anybody out there getting ready for Christmas, or y'all already ready? Who's got their Christmas lights up, man? I do this every year. I tell myself, come Thanksgiving, I'm going to set up the tree. I'm going to set up the lights. That don't happen. I usually set it up like a week before. I was going to set it up last night. I got to watching TV with my wife, Monday Night Football. And before you know it, I was asleep. Tonight, podcast night. And like I said, tonight, when I do podcast, my wife goes to bingo. But tell you the truth, I think my wife goes to bingo every night. She just uses Tuesday night. That's one of her excuses, oh, you're on podcast tonight, so I'm going to bingo. But yeah, who's got their Christmas lights up already, and who's like me, waits till the last minute to do the tree and everything. And this year I was really excited, guys. I went to go buy a goofy singing Goofy. That have you ever been to Home Depot? They have them there at Home Depot. They had a Minnie, a Mickey, and a Goofy, and I had to have it. And I don't know why in the hell I had to have it because I'm not going to set it up until a couple of days before Christmas. That thing is probably like 4 foot tall, and my house is small, and so yeah, we're not going to be able to set it up the whole time because Goofy's going to be in the way of the rest of the month for me watching TV. Um, but the grandkids were excited when they saw the box. I guess that's the most important thing. They got to see what Grandpa wanted to do for them, but I don't know if Grandpa's going to set it up. It looks like a lot of instructions, and if they don't have a lot of pictures, then I'm kind of much not going to set it up because I ain't going to sit there and read all that stuff. But if you're watching, I see a lot of people watching. I got 6 people. Hey, comment. Let me know if you're watching off of Gordo's or are you watching off of mine. Oh, you know what? My bad. Y'all been commenting on mine, and I ain't even looking at it. I had it blocked by what the other guy was saying. So here we go. Christy said, "What's up?" Guadalupe. Christy's going on a cruise to Disney with their grandkids. Oh, that's cool. When are y'all heading out to Disney on the cruise? My cousin Child's watching. What's up, Child? Hey, I will be in Fort Worth. Let me correct myself because I always say Dallas. And my cousin Becky always gets mad at me and says, "You're not going to Dallas. You're coming to Fort Worth." Well, if you don't live in that area, we always say, "Where are you going?" Pues, vamos para Dallas, Fort Worth. We might not even be going to neither one. We might be in Arlington or Irving or something. You know, we might be going to Six Flags or something like that to a Cowboys game or Rangers game. That's not in Dallas. That's in Arlington. So yeah, I had to say that. I had to correct myself because I'm telling people, "Hey, I'm gonna have a show in Fort Worth. I have a show in Dallas," and I didn't know this. I didn't know there was 2 hyenas in that area. I didn't know there was one in Dallas and one in Fort Worth. So now I do have to make sure I say Fort Worth because if I tell you Dallas, I'm going to send you to the wrong damn one. Through the Lens is watching through our podcast page there. Thank you, Through the Lens. You're a dedicated fan, man. Sarah Leva is watching. She says hi. Christy said hi. Billy Vasquez, my cousin, says, "What's up, primo? What's up, primo? How you doing, man? Happy belated birthday, carnal. I didn't know it was your birthday. I probably would have gone out there, man. I didn't know. I saw the pictures and my parents went. So happy belated birthday, brother. Hey, stay tuned as well, Billy, because we're looking at making a show in La Mesa, Texas, coming up in January, February. I'm working everything out with Bobby at the skating rink, man. So spread the word, brother. Flaco will be coming to La Mesa. I don't know who will be coming with me. I'm trying to work on some comedians coming with me. Maybe Javi Luna. I mean, I know Juan is going to be in this West Texas area. I don't know. I might even bring him. We're gonna try to hype it up as much as we can. Bring a show to La Mesa, Texas, and we're trying to keep it at $10 a ticket. Okay, because I want everybody to come out. I want to see all my family there. I know that I'm trying to make it to where it's affordable for you guys. You don't have to go to La Mesa. You don't have to go to Lubbock or to Midland. It's going to be in your hometown at the skating ring. We're working out all the details. So, hey, Billy, write it down in your calendar, man. Just write it down in January, February, maybe just put on there, "Hey, Flaco coming soon." I'll be letting y'all know on what day and stuff, and that will be in La Mesa. So any of my family in La Mesa watching, hey, get ready, baby. We're going to bring a show to La Mesa, Texas. I got to give a little bit back where my roots started from, where I'm from, and that's La Mesa, Texas. So I never lived there, like I said, but all my family's there. My grandma and them were there. My mom and dad were there. They lived there when I was born. I was born there. I just didn't live there. Okay, but I still want to give back. I don't want to forget where my roots are. That's one thing I always pray about, guys, to keep me humble where I started from. But yeah, everybody's there. So, Christy, you said you're going on a cruise. We don't have anything up. Okay. Oh, she don't have anything up as far as Christmas lights. Well, see, you're like me then. I don't feel so bad. I'm not the only one that's just like pushing it back. She's going on the cruise with her grandkids. She hasn't replied back when. Gary says to bring I don't know, videographer. Oh, to bring him on. Oh, bring up your videographer. I don't know what you're trying to say. But okay, whatever that means. I guess I have to bring it up. I don't know. But I got 6 viewers who watching, man. So through the lens, let me see what he said. Sure, not Christmas spirit this year. Lost my girlfriend, sister. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, my brother. You lost your girlfriend. What the heck? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that through the lens, man. Yeah, I know when you lose somebody or the holidays, man, are the worst times to be by yourself. I say that from experience. I know when I went through my first divorce, it was hard, man. I say my first divorce. That's my only divorce. Shit, I only went through one. Um, but yeah, I pray for those people, man, that are by themselves, that are not with a loved one, or they're far from their family, because the holidays are good times, but they're also hard times for those that are by themselves, man. So if you're by yourself, man, I do encourage you to find a friend that invites you to come over. I know a lot of people invite people and they're like, no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. That's not healthy for you, man. You need to get involved and let the spirit bring you up, because if you stay at the house and you try to take on the holidays by yourself, it's very depressing at times. It can take a toll on you. And I say that because, like I said, I know, because I've been through it, and it is a hard time when it should be a good time, and a time to rejoice with your family and all that. Even sometimes when you go to your family's house, and everybody has somebody with them, they got their loved ones, they got their husband, their wife, or their boyfriend or girlfriend, and you're by yourself. That too at times could be kind of hard. So I would say find something that or keep your mind off of that, because, like I said, I've been there, done that, and it is hard. It's sad, but it is true though, and that's why a lot of times you have to check up on those people that are by themselves, because um, I think that's when a lot of people go into really bad depression. They hurt themselves. I think I'm saying it right. I don't want to say the wrong words, but I do encourage people to check up on those people that are by themselves and stuff, because they do need to be checked up on, and just go invite them or go see how they're doing, and that's it. So if you are by yourself, you need to. Oh, there's my boy Sal. He's coming on, baby. He's coming on. I'm about to bring him on. He figured out how to do it. He went to go eat real quick. He's got his little dinner on, his little luncheon, cleaning his teeth right now. He's got the floss in there, like, déjame sacar toda la brisket, chinga. But I do appreciate Sal coming on, man. I'm about to bring him on because you know what? I called him like literally 5 minutes. And I said, hey, bro, I got an opening. Do you want to come on tonight? He's like, yeah, I think so. Let me eat real quick. So real quick, man, I'm going to bring on my boy Sal right here. Here he is, man. Saúl, what's
You
up,
gotta,
my
you gotta let me. Se me olvidó, güey, que vamos a tener show. ¿Cómo están?
buddy? What's going on? Well, I mean, I forgot
Mira,
you. So, hey, everybody, this is Saúl.
¿qué
Saúl,
pasó?
tell everybody who you are, brother, and what area you do comedy at, carnal.
The name is Saul Rodriguez. Are you by yourself right now?
I'm by myself, carnal.
Dude, and look at the name of the show. El Gordo y el Flaco, güey, la pura verga. ¿Cómo
Esto.
están? ¿Cómo están? No. All right. So my name is Saul Rodriguez. I am a comedian from Amarillo, Texas, and I specialize in West Texas comedy. That's what I do. That's it. I haven't been anywhere. I need to start going places. But I've been doing comedy for, ya vamos pa 6 años.
Say
6 years, dude. 6 años de puro hobby. Everyone's like, you can make it a career. I'm like, yeah, one of these days, man. One of these days. Let me take a sip.
What are you drinking there, carnal? Don't tell me you're drinking a mixed drink.
I don't have any beer or anything. So then we have this tamarindo tequila, and then I put this water. I hate this type of water, the carbonated water. Y le puse limon, and then my girlfriend, she has little like lemon ones. So I was like, man, that goes with the thing. So it is a mixed drink, right? Is it a cocktail?
I don't know.
No sabe nada rico. No sabe nada rico. Let me get ready, dude. También, we're sponsored by Zen, ZYN, Cool Mints, the 6 milligrams, man. We put 2 of these bad boys in. Let's go. And we only put 2 because that's all we have left.
So that's all you can get.
That's all I can get.
So hey man, I met you in Lubbock, bro, and
Hmm.
it was a pleasure working with you. Now we had a lot of fun that night, man. I wish we could have had a bigger crowd.
I mean, of course, we always want that. Yeah.
Yeah, we always want a bigger crowd. But for the crowd that we had, man, it was fun. We enjoyed it. I enjoyed working with you, bro. And you were telling me a little bit of your work. So tell everybody where do you work at, Canal? What do you do for a living?
No, I'm not gonna say where I work because then what if I get in trouble? I get
Oh,
scared, you know.
right, that's right.
But I'm basically, I work in data. I'm a data analyst. All right, so all day I'm in a little office and I'm just looking at health insurance claims, and I am the one that organizes them, and I'm the one that prices them to a certain amount. Pero todo el día just in an office. It's just me and in my head. And sometimes I go a little crazy, but most of the days I'm on YouTube. That's what I do. But before that, dude, I was a boxing trainer. I used to be a boxing trainer.
¿Qué te
Uh,
pasó? Why you say you work? ¿Qué pasó ahí?
oh, but I quit and I went to the office. No,
Oh,
no, no. Dude, pues ya no fui a la gym. I need to go back to the gym, dude. Estoy bien gordis. I've been thinking about it.
oh yeah, you
But
say trainer. Who was your best fighter? Did you have some good fighters that you trained?
there was all right, all right. Boxing trainer, but cardio classes, family cardio classes. The
Órale.
biggest, the biggest guy in our gym se llamaba Cody Fister. He got to the UFC. We had another guy named John King. We had Darius Battles, who used to he was a foot. That guy's just an all around athlete, but he went from like I think he played in the NFL for a little bit. I don't know how he ended up in Amarillo, and then we started training. But trabajaba in this gym called Nick's Fight Club, and I remember I went in because I was doing a school project, and I was like, I want to write a project about like small businesses, local small businesses. So I go to this gym. And I start talking to the owner, and I'm interviewing him and asking him stuff. Y le digo that I do like taekwondo y que no sé qué. Again, just practice, nunca peleé. And then he goes, "Do you want to work here?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then from there, like he was like, do you know how to hold mitts?" And I was like, "Yeah." I did not. I did not know how to hold mitts, dude. I just knew that you just do this, nomás estás así. And that was dude, casi 10 años, 2015. Y trabajé ahí until till 21, the end of 21. And then I
So
started doing it. And then I got into the office work.
so you say you hold mitts. Did you have anybody actually hit you because you didn't put the mitt where they should have been?
Yes, all the time, dude. Gente tonta. Tan tonta la gente. If you're gonna join a boxing gym, don't and the trainer's like, all right, let's train. Don't like throw all your power. Like you moron, don't. Like, tíralo así slow. Learn the ways to do it, dude. Hay gente que it's like you'll be like, all right, give me 1, 2. A veces tiran los dos, los tontos. But I've had so many times, dude. Like this pinky, I broke it twice already. Pobrecito, míralo. He's kind of straight now, pero for a while estaba así. Pues porque con los guantes, pues se te sale el dedo. The finger's always out.
Right.
Y la gente, when you throw an uppercut, imagine you're bowling, you're bowling with a closed fist. You're just doing like that little motion, all right?
Right.
And some people just go like straight up. Y pues yo estoy con la manita, mira mi dedito, güey, me lo quebraron todo. Unas dos veces que sí me enojé, dude. I remember holding, and I was like, man, it feels like there's like a feather, like on my finger. Y luego cuando me lo quité, está el dedo para allá. I don't
Ah,
know why. I don't know why I felt a feather. Because my guardian angel, he's taking care of it.
so you went from boxing to comedy and to the office. Now you said you do insurance claims. Are you talking about health insurance or like automobile?
No, no, no. It's like health insurance stuff. So like
So you're the guy
we're
that sends the letters out to everybody.
no,
Oh,
no,
hey,
no.
I
I'm
did
the
do this
guy that
here.
tries. We're trying to lower your stuff. We're trying to lower your stuff. The cool thing de la compañía that we also process like health insurance claims for like NFL and stuff like that. I'm not breaking hip. I'm just saying that's one of our clients.
Right.
That's why I'm all like, I don't know, no sé qué puedo decir. But
Hey,
we'll process their stuff so we get to see some of their stuff. And but we're called a repricer. So like most companies are, Y ni sé, güey, y como te dije, I don't even know my job. But companies will get with our company, and then we will try to lower your rates. And that's why you come with us, because we get to reprice everything. And we try to lower them as much as we can. Like the contractors, the ones that actually do the lowering, dude, they go crazy. Sometimes los bajan, like by 70%. But again, everything's like it's case by case type stuff.
Right. Gotcha.
But but like I chose that job because so I was a trainer from 15 to 20 to the end of 21, but in between that I was a marketing coordinator for these like have you heard of those like ¿cómo se llaman? Freestanding emergency centers? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, so they're like an urgent care, but they're
Yeah.
gonna charge you like an ER. So you go in with the flu, you vas a salir with like $600, dude, that you owe. And in an urgent care, nomás te cobran, your $100 or whatever. But ahí they're gonna give you everything from emergency care. They'll do wound care, they'll do CT scans, X-rays. They'll you go in with a cut, laceration, they'll fix anything right then and there. But I worked there for like 2 years, dude. Y no servía para nada ahí, güey. Like no, but like I didn't know how to promote emergencies. I used
Right.
to be like, dude, in your darkest moments, think of us. Se me quedaban viendo like, but we did good, dude. In 2020, dude, we did very good with COVID.
We have
It
a
was great.
man through the lens is asking. Well, I don't know if it's a question. He was just saying. Do you see it?
No, no, no. ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué dice?
It says that's one thing I don't have to imagine getting beat 5 days a week in a gym.
Bro, it's so badass, dude. Sales, dude, you lose weight as the trainer. As the trainer, dude, you lose weight y las manitas todas shaky, pero you're like, y te crees, casi te crees fighter. You're all like, I used to do that to people. I'd be like, all right, you ready? And they'd be like, yes. Y yo nomás así doing movements. It was a good job. Like, like, come out today. I went to the gym and I go to Anytime Fitness. And I looked it up on chat, like, how do you cancel? Because I think I want to cancel. So then I can I think I want to go back I think I want to try like Muay Thai again, which is like the elbows, but not as a trainer. I want to go train.
Right.
Porque pues ya tengo años nomás yo holding the mitts. No, ya ni sé ni pelear, güey.
I was about to ask you. So, have you ever fought as far as boxing or anything?
The closest I've gone to, I'll give you a good sparring session. If it's gonna be a big event y me tengo que quitar la camisa, estás pendejo, güey. I'm not showing my little boobies. Dude, she showing, güey. Nah, I was gonna be like,
Yeah,
hey,
you guys go to with your own speed bag.
yeah, like, oh shit, we're actually hitting each other, man. I thought we are just hitting the bag, dude. Like, nah, dude. ¿Qué te iba a decir? Like, I think the first time I sparred, me pegó uno bien feo, and I was like, nope, this is not for me. But I enjoy it, dude. I love boxing. I love my biggest love is MMA. I love the UFC. I like all that stuff. I ahorita I was gonna start watching. I was gonna start watching tape for the fights that are coming on Saturday. But dude, I'll tell you this from that same comic que no quiere que le estén pegando, dude. You learn how to defend. Like I always think that I am the best guy to get in a fight with because no me vas a pegar. You're not gonna hit me, and I'm also not gonna hit you back because I don't know how to I don't know how to strike. So I'm just like, I'm gonna give you a workout when we start fighting.
You're on the run.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, throw an uppercut y luego el hook para arriba, güey. Así me vas a pegar, güey. There you go, dude.
So
Dude,
what?
this drink is.
What got you into comedy, carnal? What got you? What made you say one day, you know what? I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna run with it, man.
Bro, I don't even know. People have asked me, and like for the longest time, I was always like, man, I got this story, dude. I was always this, blah, blah. I don't know. I think it really was like I fell for the Joe Rogan like comedy talk because trabajaba yo en una planta and I was a security guard. So, just 8 hours, ahí nomás sentado. And I would listen to the episodes. I would listen to the Joe Rogan Experience, and he was always talking about comedy, comedy, comedy. Y la gente pues me decía that I was, damn, that guy was sparring three, four guys a night. My God,
Yeah,
every night.
that's what he said.
That's a lot of damage. But back to the comedy. ¿Cómo te digo? I remember just one day I lied. I remember people would be like, you need to start doing comedy, and I'd be like, I already do it. Yeah, I always go to this place called the 806. Dude, I think I said that for like a year until I finally went and I did. They because there you automatically do 10 minutes. So I wrote a 10-minute script, and I went, and then from there, because I think comedy is such a long road. Like I was doing it maybe once every 2 months. Y luego de repente maybe una vez al mes, y luego dos veces al mes. And then it just grew and grew. And then now it's something that I do maybe bi-weekly. I go do open mics. Um, I'm not gonna go tonight because I gotta work. Yendo huevón. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll go. I don't know. Maybe I'll go. I just felt guilty. I was like, nah, maybe I should go.
What time is open mic over there, carnal?
A las 9. It's a las 9.
Oh, okay, okay. So you still got time.
Yeah, no, y luego like so I treat open mics like what happened today. ¿Qué
Oh,
pasó ahora? What happened like the last couple of days? Nothing planned. Y a ver qué me sale. I don't care if if I don't do well. Like I'm like, no, that's just me talking in front of people. But if it's an actual show, ahí sí me pongo. I almost go manic, dude. Me vuelvo loco because I go over my set over and over and over. That's why that show on at Mano Negra that we were supposed to do in Spanish, like that one threw me for a loop. I was like, oh my God, I'm not prepared for anything in English. But I had gone to open mics that week. I'd been starting to go back to them a lot more, that I was able to scramble some 20 minutes. Y pues ahí me enseñó que sí sé. I
yeah.
know how to,
Not
que sí.
night. You did good, brother.
Yeah, no.
Good, man.
But I really want to do that Spanish show. I think that was going to be crazy.
Yeah. So you said earlier that you haven't really gone out far to
Mm-mm.
to expose yourself more in the comedy. Why is that?
Oh, no, I just like I'm always like I'm only gonna go on a weekend. Y le digo, y no hay open mics on the weekend. Like, so mira, the places that I've gone, and I don't consider them like that I did shows, but I've done open mics in Austin and Dallas. Una vez que fuimos a Norfolk, Virginia, I did one over there. I've done one in Albuquerque, but that I've gone during the week, but that's just like when me and my chick or family are out for a vacation, but nunca puesto like actual time que necesito to do it.
So you've been exposed out there
Yeah,
in the big areas. So you're just saying a show itself hasn't been. You haven't been on a show to say, hey,
yeah.
okay, I got
Like,
you.
yeah, because I mean, like right now, I can say that. I've done Amarillo, I've done like all the little surrounding towns. I've done Lubbock. Where else did I do? I did man, what is it? It's not San Angelo, Abilene. I did Abilene once too, like 2 or 3 years ago, like right after New Year's. But I consider those like big shows because I did like I think like a 15-minute set, y
Right.
practicado, todo
So
listo.
you said San Angelo, carnal. You are going to San Angelo, aren't you? Aren't you going to go with Curtis Hines?
Oh my God, yeah. Then we got San Angelo in January. Yeah.
Yeah, that's next month.
I'm a host that, dude. Híjole, ni van a saber qué le va a pasar.
So you
They'll be like,
getting
"Who?"
that?
Mande?
Are you getting ready for that?
I'll get ready for that right after the one that I have in Leveland next week. Because
Okay.
right now, because all right, so I do that. You see, this is where I don't know if other comedians do it like this, but I do it like this. Like, if I know that I have a show like that weekend, that week is all about preparing for that show. And then I always like to start with, I'm gonna say 3 to 4, 2 to 4 new jokes, and then I'll go into something that fits with those jokes in the beginning. Que tengo yo in my little, in the back of my mind.
Right.
Because there's some that I like. I have one about like I've always I've always dreamed of like an intruder coming in. So I always go like, all right. So if you want to do that one, then maybe we should set up a joke about your home, something that's already getting the people in their mind. Like, oh man, yeah, I know his house now because he's been talking about his house for like the past 8 minutes, and then I hit him with that big one. But so right now I'm just thinking like it's probably gonna be some Christmas jokes. probably. And then I think I want to do an MMA joke. I've never done one. I want to try one. So I need to write one. But that's how I do. That's how I get ready for them.
Now
You know.
I remember that night you were saying that you didn't eat that whole day, carnal. You didn't
No,
eat.
dude. No. I don't eat that. I don't eat it all, man. I might drink. I'm all right. I lie. I might eat something for lunch. Algo chiquillo. But for the most part, I like to be fasted. Y luego pa que cuando llegue al bar, I can drink like 3 to 4 beers and I'm good. I can feel the buzz. Y luego ya de ahí pura agua, and then we do the show. But then after that, we feast. I go a little crazy, dude.
Yeah, I remember that night you were saying, "Man, I haven't eaten all night. Man, I haven't eaten all night."
I'm hungry. I'm a hungry dog.
And then I looked for you afterwards. And said, "Hey, I told Saul I was gonna get him some tacos and brisket." And I looked,
Dude, all right. For your listeners, yeah, you got like a big order of food, and then you had there was like your partner there, and he looked like he was eating both. Like he looked real prison like. Tenía la mano a frente, just like. No, and then I was thinking about Dave's hot chicken, dude. I still hadn't tried it, so I was like, es todo lo que estaba pensando todo el día. It was all like the Spanish jokes, and then after I'm like, we're gonna go to Dave's hot chicken. And I'm gonna eat like 4. I'm gonna eat 4 of those sliders. I'm gonna eat 4 of those sliders. Así estoy todo el día. I'm gonna eat 4 of those sliders. Y luego de repente be like, fuck, I forgot my jokes. Oh my God, no. And then back again. But I think it helps me a lot that those nerves. Because then nomás digan mi nombre. I come to say Saúl. You fucking turn on and you're good. Ya no se te puede olvidar nada.
There you go. Yeah, that if anybody that's watching, the person he's talking about that was with me, that was hovering over the food, it was Mikey Mike.
Pinche Mikey Mike.
Mikey Mike. He was the only negro there that night. He was all like, "Hey, why is it called those? What was it called? Manos Negros, right?
Mano negra.
Negra or something like that." And I was like, he's like, "What's that?" I said, "Well, you got 2 of them, Mike. You got 2 of them on you." But yeah,
apparently that was like the band that the owner was in, I think, and then he was like, "I'm gonna turn that into a bar."
and
I think that's what.
the brewery was really nice, man. I liked it. It was my first time being there. I really liked it. It was really cool. The atmosphere was cool too, man. I liked it a lot. But I was like you that night. See, I didn't know what I was going in because when he first reached out to me, he told me, "Hey, do you know how to headline?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "Okay." Then he came back. "No, never mind." I said, "Okay." Then he says, "Do you want a futurist?" "Yeah, I'll future. That's fine." "Okay." Then he says, "Hey, you're gonna host." And then on that group text we had, Rafa said he was gonna host. I said, "Okay."
Yeah, it got all crazy. Yeah, it got all convoluted. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that night I was like, well, "Okay, I'm not gonna host no more. I'm gonna sit down and eat real quick." So I made me a burrito, and right in the middle of the burrito, he goes, "Man, we're gonna start in 5 minutes. You're gonna host."
Ready?
Shoot, man. I said, "Okay, yeah, I got this. Hold on, let me take the carne out of my teeth real quick, and we'll get this going."
Shit, I think I got some.
I was like, "Man, I had to get some out real quick, man." But yeah, he caught me by surprise, man. That was my first time ever working and ever meeting Curtis. So I was
really?
Yeah, I had never met Curtis or ever worked with him before. So that was really cool to be able to work with him, and I appreciate the invite that he gave me too to go out there.
Because you motivated me, porque, ¿cómo te digo? Like, you always hear sometimes donde dicen like, you got to stick to your material. Whatever you practice, like, just be confident about it and do it. But I was just like, dude, like, mine is literally all in Spanish.
Right.
Like every single thing. I am not going to stray into English at all. And then you were like, "No, I guess we're just gonna change it, man. I'm gonna do bilingual and I'm just gonna go after that." And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, güey. Este güey lo está haciendo, yo también. Ni lo conozco al güey, ya me cae bien. I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. And me salí inmediatamente. And then from there, I was just like, okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, okay, I think we're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, me ayudaste, güey, con eso. Estuvo bonito eso.
Yeah, that night, Ray, when I got there, I was like, this ain't going to be an all-Spanish show, man. So I saw that whole table in the back. Those gachos.
Yes. Again, nothing wrong with that, but I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
We didn't do it.
Yeah, it kind of got brought on to us like the last minute, like, okay. And I saw it too, man. When I was setting up my speaker and stuff, I was like, nah, man, this ain't going to. And I was listening to people's conversation, how they were talking, and everybody was talking.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a bilingual, man. That's why I played that song at the beginning, the Vicente. And then
yes. It was like a test.
I wanted to see who I had, you know what I mean? Like, and I got to see. Okay, I got more Tejano here than anything. So this is gonna be a bilingual. This is gonna be a Tex-Mex comedy show.
Nah, dude, and like, and I did a show, another, because I'm like, when was another one where I switched some jokes? We did with, because all right, so aquí en Amarillo, for any of the listeners, you ever in Amarillo, look into Yellow City Comedy. It's a big group of us. I think there's got to be like 16 of us. Anytime there's a show, you're gonna see, like 4 or 5 of us there. But una vez, this little town, Borger, Texas, wanted 3 comics to do clean material for a 45th year high school reunion. And we were like, yeah, 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 pues yo todo like, estoy tonto because it's almost like, yeah, dude, I'll do anything, man. Fuck it. I don't care. I got it. I got it. And like the first joke I wanted to come out with was like, who slept with who? Who slept with who? And like the first comedian did like the smallest bit of sexual jokes, dude, and no one laughed. It was wild. I thought that maybe some iban a salir unos chistes, iba a salir algo, like little laughs.
Right.
And no, dude. So I was like, all right, so that one's out the gate. And so we're skipping that, and then we'll see how we end it then. Cause ya me quitaron 5 minutes. And we did good. I did very good that night. I just talked about old people. They loved it.
So do you do a lot of crowd work, brother?
I mean, I guess like I think I don't know, like because it's almost like pretending that I'm doing crowd work. Because you see the little man Rivesy que no sé qué, todo un special de hounding people. What do you do for a job? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Like I will ask the question, whatever you give me, it's whatever, because then I'm gonna go into my joke now. So I
Right.
almost use the crowd work to segue into a different like premise or something.
I got you. I got
Or
you.
I might go like, I'm talking about, let's say I'm talking about, you know, uh like my job or something. I'm like, ¿Quién es chismosa? Who's the gossiper in here? Maybe that they'll raise their hand, and then from there I'll just go into like something about gossip. But it's like that. I won't have the conversation because I'll freak out. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm so scared. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that at all. I didn't mean that at all.
Oh shit! Real quick, man, give a shout out to Basil that's watching. He said, "What's up, Flaco? What's up, Basil?" And real quick, man, I'm gonna throw this banner up there for the ones. We're gonna see if we can bring you down for this, my brother. We've been talking about it, and here we go, guys. This is for next Friday here at the 87th Lounge, one of our biggest sponsors of our podcast. So let's throw this out there real quick.
That we got it. That we solid.
So that is going to be a free show in Odessa at the 87th Lounge with Javi Luna coming in to headline, myself, Mikey Mike, and then Chris Crawford as well is going to be in. We're going to try to see if we can squeeze some time in there to bring Mr. Saul down from
Hey,
Amarillo
nunca sabes. You tell me. You tell me.
to come on down to West Texas over here in Odessa. That is a nice club, by the way. So if we get a chance to bring you down, man, that is a nice place. It's a really nice club. I don't like this. I don't like to use the word club. It's a lounge, but it's really nice there, man. It's really,
Oh man,
real
what's the
good.
difference?
Oh,
What's a
it's
comedy club? What's a comedy lounge?
let me. I always, man. Everybody says like, why you always bring that up? For me, this is a big thing, carnal. When I talk about a lounge and a club, this lounge, the reason I like to separate it from the two is because for me, if I go to a bathroom and está todo miado, como un pinche baño de la parque, nah, bro, this was not like this one. This one's a nicer bathroom than some of these places you go to. They actually
Okay.
they actually have somebody there cleaning it. It's better than your house bathroom, bro. It is nice. And I always say that because that's how I judge a place, kind of like, está todo para la fregada. I don't even clean up.
Yeah.
You know, es una cantina, you know. But
Dude, I specialize in those, baby.
yeah.
La cantina acá en Amarillo.
So you're talking about Amarillo. We went down there about 2 weeks ago, man. So how often do y'all do a lot of shows there, or do y'all just do a lot of open mics?
We do shows. We try to do 2 shows a month, man. Every like a little bi-weekly thing. Porque, ¿cómo te digo? Because at the same time, like we do have like those 16 comics, but we also need like we need some people that can do a lot of material,
Right.
long material, 20 plus. And we're and the way that we kind of like I want to say like we've been training like almost all of them is the same way that I did it on the you practice for 5 and then you graduate to 10, 15, 20, 30. Y si puedes más, then we'll let you do it. But like that I think that's why there's another reason that when I do another show, I try to always have like fresh material right on the beginning.
Right.
Because I'm
Right.
like, no quiero que alguien me vea y le digan, este güey otra vez con su pinche perro,
Hey.
otra vez con su Chiro, mira Chiro, mira. He only talks about his dog.
Hey.
So like I always try to we try to change it up. Like, dude, we got some good ones.
Yeah. Give them something new, man. And that's cool, man. And I was gonna ask, like, that you said that group y'all belong to, and is that something like? Do y'all have a place y'all go that y'all work together to bring in comedy? I guess my question, like, how's the fan base there for comedy?
I'll say this, mira, this is so weird because and I don't know if this is the way to do it in other cities, but like I've noticed that when a new comedian comes, if it's not like a Tom Segura, like a big comedian,
Right.
Ralph Barboza, no va gente. And then like people are very like some comics are like, hey, could we do a show there on a Tuesday? And it's like, no one's gonna go. They
Yeah.
really won't go. You can we've done stuff donde we've promoted it like a real show. We've done like a month promotion and then heavy marketing towards like all up until that day. Y no viene la gente. But when we do our shows on like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, sí se llena, man. Like, a ver, the last one we did here was at a small place called Butler's. That place is hold 75. I think there was more than 75 in there. Donde like the servers were a little scared porque había mucha gente. We've done like this other place where we filled it up with like 150. We've done which one was it? We did try to go a little crazy with this place called Hoots Pub and que se puede llenar de unas 200 personas. But we went up against Friday, high school football.
Oh
So
yeah.
so toda la gente se fue para allá. But we if we do it on a Saturday, I know that we can fill it up with a lot of people and people que van a estar ahí para oír comedia. They want to hear it. We want like we like or maybe I want the people to get drunk. I want them to talk back. I want to tell them shut the hell up. I want to yell. I want to do all those things and y así es amarillo. But sí se llena con nosotros. But I think and you tell me this like if you travel, don't you think like if you're going to go to a show, you might need some of the town's resources like one or two? What do you think about that?
I'm a big believer on that. Yes, because I'm glad you brought it up because when I first started, a lot of people will be like, I've been a big comedian told me, man, you're just a local, you're not a nobody. But I disagree because in that show that I did, I had more people show up than the tickets they sold. I had almost over
Yeah.
100 people show up, and it wasn't because
Hell
I was
yeah.
funny. It wasn't because of nothing else but love and support that my friends and family did for me. And that spoke volume for me because it made me be like, oh man, this guy is good. No, it wasn't even that I was good or anything. It was just the love and support. So to answer your question, you do need local people because the local people will draw in people of who supports them on who they are, and
Yeah.
they're gonna fill the seats. Okay, it's not to say oh they're better than you or they can bring a better show. No. I'm a big believer, and yes, you do need somebody local to and it's not I'm not saying like you said if you got a big name like you're talking about Ralph Barbosa or something like that or okay maybe they
Yeah.
but even if a big person comes in I don't see why not and I do have seen some comedians here that come through here big names where they do pick up a local and it's not so much that they need them because they already have a name for themselves but they're sharing that platform for they can get the experience so why not give a little bit back to people
One,
started.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Give us 5 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, because those people started. You got to remember, you started there, and you know, I'm always big on trying to give somebody a break. If I was to ever make it that big, I'm not nowhere close to that, but I would say yes, and
Dude, yeah, yeah.
I
I
think
would love, I would love, let's say I get big y todo eso, and then I go into a town, and I would love to get one local guy, who do you got this real popular? And
right,
yes, there's the fear of like, well, what if he's not good? What if he's bad for the image or whatever? Dude, prime the crowd. Dude, if this guy sucks, y'all better boo him.
right,
Y'all give him a hard time if he's gonna do bad. Make it fun too, Donde.
right,
Dude, we're bringing up Saul Rodriguez is de aquí de Amarillo. He's gonna do 5 minutes. Y'all be nice to support me. But if he ain't doing so well,
yeah,
show him. Just yell at him, dude.
yeah.
Yell at the guy.
Said if it's a big name, carnal, regardless of how the guy that came in sucks or does well, they're not really there for him anyway. They're there for you.
I
So
mean, and that's the truth too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the truth is, I mean, regardless how he does, they came for you, so you're going to close it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, you want him to get the crowd ready, but at that point, if you're a big name, you can pick up the crowd and go with it from the get go. You know what I mean? You're just giving
Yeah.
somebody a break and giving them some time to show what it's like. You know what I mean? I'll never forget the reason Paul Rodriguez gave me an opportunity in Long Beach to go do it there at the Laugh Factory because he said, "Look, this is where you're going to know what you're going to have to work on." He said, and
Mhm.
this is where you're going to find out right here on a big stage. He said, so I'm going to see what you're going to know for yourself. He says, not so much at what other people think. You're going to be able to grade yourself on, fuck, I sucked.
Yeah.
Cagué
Yeah.
el palo.
I love that.
You
Yeah,
know?
I love that. Yeah.
So he said he said, that's going to be a chance for you. He said, I'm bringing you on to see if you think you really got what it takes to go on to the next level. He said, so come on down. He said,
I was like,
and I went. And I'll tell you what, bro. Now you tell me this. I don't know why, but like if I go perform in places that I don't know nobody, bro, I think I do a lot better. I get
yeah.
nervous
Yeah.
when I got family and friends in the room. I'm like, chinga,
Ugh.
I gotta bring it. I had to bring it.
I
And
don't there is something in me like this little like maybe it's narcissism or something. I'm like, nobody knows me. Like, they're gonna get to meet me, and I'm so fun. I can do whatever I want porque no me conoces.
right,
You don't know much about me. You don't know anything about me. So I'm like, I could lie about all kinds of stuff.
right,
You
right.
wouldn't even know. But that's how I see it. Dude, like, because sometimes my mom will come, my stepdad, and I am so nervous for that one. I'm like, fuck, they're gonna see me fail. They haven't, thank God. I knocked, but I'm like, it's been good. Like for the Spanish one, I want to invite my grandparents. ¿Tú crees? Si hubieran ido, they'd be like, no dijiste nada, Saúl. No dijiste nada en español. No
Yeah,
sirve para nada, mijo.
yeah.
No, no.
Chinga,
Dude, now,
nomás, Saúl.
now, mande.
Te van a decir, nomás fuimos de diokis, nomás, Saúl, chinga.
Esto ya manejamos 2 horas, Saúl. ¿Cómo?
Eh,
Llegamos a la casa a las 2 de la mañana. Ya no aguantaba yo el sueño. My grandpa. My grandpa
yeah.
loves to complain, dude. Right now, I want to do like I want to do like different comedy shows. Like, yes, you still have your normal stand up, but in between, I want like segments. I want little things. Like we did one at this vodka place where like, the first comedian went. I mean, I went up. I was the host. Did some time, and then the first comedian goes up and he does like 5 minutes, 5 quick minutes. But then the second one, I had this whole activity for all the crowd where like I need you to write this. There was like a prompt. No me acuerdo qué decía, but it was something like tell us a story about a time when you did, and then you'd fold it, and that next comedian that came up would just pick out of the bucket and then start doing like material from there. We did one called No Laugh Challenge, where we told people not to laugh at all. That one was really fun. It was very cringy because nobody laughed,
Let me
but
ask you
it
this, brother.
but it was fun.
Have you heard of the City versus City? Mikey
Y-
Mike is the promoter that the guy that was with me that night. And,
Yes,
and
I think I have.
he's got a thing that's called City versus City. So like they have Amarillo could you go against like he's got I think right now I think he's got an El Paso team, San Angelo team's got two, Midland's got one, Big
Dude, give
Spring.
us a team.
San
us a team.
Antonio. Well, no, you pick up your own team. All you gotta do is pick up 2 other comedians. It's gotta be a 3 comedian team, and you enter with him, and then you travel to compete against these teams. And y'all win a butt beckle if you win. So right now,
What?
yeah.
Well,
got-
I already got my 3.
Well, then there you go. They have to be from Amarillo. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you got 3, y'all need to enter, man. And like he said, he hosts it. He's hosted one well, quite a few in San Angelo. He's done one in here in Midland. I think he's doing one in Monaghan's coming up, and that's going to be between Pecos and San Angelo, I think. But
Dope.
they got San Antonio who's still in it. But yeah, and they did a show in the San Antonio of city versus city.
Dude, I
So
would love to join that. Dude, we got some heat. I already know who I'd pick. Dude, there's so many people to pick too.
yeah, y'all can have more than one team. San Angelo has 2 teams.
Damn, dude, we would. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, city versus city. Y'all don't know little Amarillo. Estamos cabrones acá. We got Kevin.
Here to
We got
get,
Jacob. We got Javi, Colin. Ooh, baby.
I'm going to send you Mikey Mike's number so you can get a hold of him, so y'all can get a team in it and get going. And that's going to give you a little bit more exposure. It's a show. It's not a stand up. They do the flyers and everything, put y'all on there, and it's a show. They got to pay to go in. But you go compete, and
Dude,
you
that's dope.
if you lose twice, you're out of the competition. Two loss
Yeah.
elimination. If you win, you.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you got to get with Mikey Mike, man. He's got that going on,
I
man.
need to get with Mikey Mike, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's badass. Dude, that sounds awesome. I would think we would do very well. Yeah.
Well, y'all have a guy from San Angelo that's here in Midland now. I think his name's Roy.
Yeah, Dr. Comical.
Yeah, he's here in Midland.
Dope. Yeah, I know that
Well,
guy.
he's on the Midland team.
Un trailero, el güey, ¿verdad?
He's kind of short, gordito.
Yeah. He's a semi truck driver. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he does for a living, but yeah, he's on the Midland team. He's on he's on the only Midland team. I'm not on the team, but they do have a team here.
Well, vente pa Maria. We'll put you on the team.
So
Dude, that would be insane. Now I'm thinking, yeah, dude, yeah, that would be awesome. 3 of us. Do you know how much time you get? Like,
I think you get 15 minutes each.
oh, baby, that's beautiful. Yes. Then we got perfect people, man. We got one that can just do crowd work. We got one that just he's a sharpshooter. She right after the other one. You got me que I just think que soy pura personality. Yo ahí arriba.
There
I
you
spaz out. I spaz out when I'm up there, dude. I
There
get
you-
tired.
So they take 3 of y'all, and then if you win, I want to say whoever wins, I don't know because I don't know how he does it, but I know he's got different competitions. He's got individual, and then he's got it to where y'all are a group. I want to say the team that wins has to go back up and do one more set because they
That's
won.
beautiful. That's beautiful.
And I think
Yeah.
you win. I think you win. I don't hold me to this, Mikey. I wish you were watching, man. You could be
I'm
on.
holding you to it. No,
But I think, I think you win money plus the butt beckle. But I know you do win a butt beckle.
hell yeah, man.
And it says the champion of city versus city on the one you won that you went up against. So,
I just saw this website where you can make like your own like belts. We'll make a title belt. I know no one's gonna have it, but we'll make an Amarillo title belt too. Todos mamones, way.
yeah.
We haven't even won. We're just like, yeah, man, yeah, we won the last one, dude.
we won the one for this one.
Yeah, we won the one before this one. This is your first time. I know, but we won it.
No, this ain't our first one here. I mean, it's our first one here, but not our first. We've been in a lot of competitions, a lot of
Man,
them.
it's awesome, man.
Yeah, I gotta send you his stuff, man. But you know what, my brother? It's next. After we get off of this, I need to talk to you about that show. Once again, guys, let me throw that flyer up there to remind y'all. 87th Lounge in Odessa, Texas, a free show with myself, Javi Luna, Chris Crawford.
That we got it. That we solid.
Like the video said, tell everyone it's going to be a free show, baby. Free show, good club. I mean, good lounge place to go hang out. And also a reminder, whoever goes out to this show and you want to go and you want to kick back and enjoy a drink, they also allow outside food to come in. You can bring in your food and sit down and enjoy. I mean, a lot of people don't allow you to bring in food from the outside. Here, you can bring your own food and sit back and enjoy a show.
I've always thought that was a hazard, man. We're gonna be making them laugh. Se van a ahogar los tontos. They're gonna
Yeah,
choke.
yeah, pues no, nomás que no compran hot dogs,
Yeah, yeah. Like because I think I always say that, like, please chew your food.
right?
Like, there's no doctors here. There's literally no doctors, and if there is, they're not gonna save you because they'll lose their license when you die.
Right.
Like when you pass away, dude, don't.
Uh-oh. So what do you got planned for the holidays, carnal? That Christmas is coming up, man. What
¿Qué
got?
vamos a hacer? Dude, I am actually I'm nervous. I'm nervous this year. So like I'm an only child. My mom's an only child. So we were a small family. Ya se casó ella. Yo tengo mi novia. So it's always just been like six of us. Well, this year, my stepdad's family is gonna come, and it's gonna be like I think his aunt, like two, three uncles, y luego the wives, los hijos. It's gonna be packed, and like we've never had big Christmas. And we always make for Christmas is barbacoa y menudo. Siempre. Those are the plates that we do.
Traditional Mexican meal.
Puro mexicano, güey. Y luego like at 8 or 9 on the 24th, we go to church. Well, this time, we were like, yeah, this is what we make. And they were like, oh, we've never actually had that kind of stuff. That would be fun though. But even just that, like, we've never had that kind of stuff. I'm like, they're not gonna fucking want to eat.
Oye, ¿hablas así porque son gabachos o qué?
Yeah, and they're uppity folks. It's
Órale.
like, they're that, like, they don't like something. Yeah. But so like I'm gonna have my girlfriend. She's gonna make a separate dinner for the Anglos, and I don't know if we're gonna make a ham or a turkey and pues mashed potatoes. Casi otra vez un Thanksgiving que se me hace tan raro que right. That's what
Yeah, yeah.
like Americans they once it's
Turkey
the holidays.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
But what about Christmas? What are the whites? I'm not being racist or anything, but what do they eat for Christmas? I'm
Chicken.
separating them. Chicken.
Chicken.
Pura chicken. So hay un KFC para que se caiga.
Sí. Or un duck. Ah, cabrón.
No, bonito pato, güey. They're too cute. Chickens, I can still separate chickens and turkeys. I don't like turkeys like necks and stuff, so we can still kill them. Pero un pato también bonitos. So like, yeah, so we're gonna have them over, and I hope they celebrate on the 24th, because like for my family, we open at midnight.
On
I'm
the
like,
20th.
they better, yeah, on the 24th at midnight, lo te das los abrazos y todo, and you open it, yeah. I'm really hoping they're the same, because they're staying up real late. Because we still got to play, we still got to put on the stuff, dude. If I get a gift, like I will, like if I get a shirt, dude, I'm gonna put that shirt on. I'm gonna try the shirt on. Whatever I get, I'm gonna put it on ahí. Si me compran, me han comprado, like I remember because estaba chiquito, like a little, like it was a GameCube or a play. Yeah, it was a GameCube. Inmediatamente you put it on, you start playing. Now you're not gonna go to sleep. Like I am that dude. I hope they can hang. Y luego los tres perros. We also got 3 dogs. Shit, it's gonna be a packed house. I hope it's fun. I need to come up with games.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's gonna be real packed. Y'all got a bunch of people coming over, it sounds like.
I know.
Hey, ojalá que nadie traje un pinche Monopoly, because y'all won't really go to sleep.
We're not, dude, I've never played it.
You never played Monopoly?
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I have never played like a lot of like the Life or the Monopoly. I don't think, I think I've been there when they're playing it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Pero nunca me he sentado. I don't do games.
Órale.
I don't like to think. If you're gonna make me critically think, hey, estamos todos juntos, I'm not. It's just no. I want to do my own thing. We love pues, la lotería, pues está suave. We do this other game, left, center, right.
Oh yeah, with dice. Yeah.
Yeah, the dice, and then like little dollars and stuff. Like that's fun. It's quick paced.
Right.
But like,
This is how I don't want to play a game. I gotta pretend like real life. I gotta pay bills if I land here. I gotta pay the water bill. I don't want to do all that shit. I do that in real life.
No, dude. We went to this festival in October. Me and my chick, we went to Sema when we were young. A lot of like I guess not older bands, but it's like punk bands from like 2000s to 2010 era.
Right.
So Blink 182, All Time Low, all those bands and stuff. And they kept talking about like, yeah, I remember when we were young, we didn't get to pay, we never got to pay bills, we never got to pay this, dude. It ruined like my time there. I was like, fuck, like I owe so much. I started thinking about my credit card. I started thinking about everything. I was like, fuck, no pagaba el pinche Wi-Fi. But I think I got like another 3 weeks, y luego me lo pagan. I think I'll be fine. Fuck. Shut the fuck up, Blink 182, talking about bills. No, I don't want to think about that, dude. Just play the music, dude.
Oh man. Well, man, it's come up the hour that we have on the podcast, man. Once again, I want to thank my guest, Saul Rodriguez. If you're in the area of Amarillo, go check him out, man. We are going to talk here afterwards. We're going to see if we can work out something to bring him down to West Texas on next Friday at the 87th Lounge.
Dude, the 12th.
Yeah, on the December 12th. Hey, brother, and I want to tell you thank you, man, for coming on. I know it's last minute deal. I called you like, hey, bro, I need you to come on with me. Thank you very much.
Bad.
But
This
hey,
is awesome.
yeah, this is cool. I mean, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna bring him back on again. We're gonna plan it out a little bit better.
Next show, let's talk about MMA. Puras fights.
Puro fights in the MMA.
Puro fight. Híjole,
Okay.
para empezar a hablar mal de ellos, cómo me caen mal los fighters, dude.
Esto.
But yeah,
What?
dude, thank you.
Thank y'all. Peace out. Yeah, that was pretty cool, brother.
Oh shit, are you done? Yeah,
Yeah, we're
cool.
done. We're done. But hey, we're still. I think they can hear us. Hell, I don't know. I'm new to this, man. I don't mess with this too much. My homeboy does. He's not
Gordo.
el gordo.
El gordo.
Todo el mundo tocando palmas. Cumbia, cumbia. Hey, ¿quién es el mazón?
Number one. Señor Miranda.
Soy medio rumbero, rumbero y salvaje. Bailo a mi manera, como los primates. Soy medio rumbero, voy cortando el aire. Y si me dan vueltas, ya no hay quien me pare. Soy
Como dice rumbero. Venga, venga. Rumbero. Venga.
Vamos.
Mexicana.
Todo el mundo tocando palmas.
Cumbia.
Cumbia, cumbia. Hey, ¿quién es el mazón?
Number one. Señor Miranda.